It's like you're talking to me actually, because prioritizing sleep on theory, we know that it's very important, but
Yeah.
creating a balance also is very difficult, to
Yes.
create a balance to sleep and your daily activity, take care of your things, but we'll get back there. But I want to ask you quickly about because I actually check your pages. I'm not joking. So I see that you interact a lot with your clients and you follow up. But let me ask you quickly about your training philosophy. Is this something that you kind of derived on your own or by studies? Because I think now, if you look at the social media everywhere, a lot of people you do this follow up, like okay, this is on trend now, let me follow. This is going on now, let me follow.
Yeah,
But
what's trending?
yeah,
Yeah.
you manage to stay consistent on your own way, your pattern. How do you get to conclusion that okay, this is my philosophy, and how do you relate your philosophy to your clients?
Like, that's a very good question, actually. I I don't know if I have a philosophy, but I do have some principles that I apply, in terms of training, because obviously I've been lifting weights, probably it's probably like 18 years since I started lifting weights as well. And it's a lot of trial and error, to be honest with you, because as I mentioned in the opening, when I started working out, there were only things related to bodybuilding, in terms of, general information for people to do. I mean, it wasn't like weightlifting or other sports that were done behind closed doors, because obviously you didn't have access to like a weightlifting gym or a boxing gym if you weren't a member. So, um, yeah, I started off by, just taking the information that was available and applying it, and through trial and error, and obviously with time everything just got better and better. People started to notice more that there's a need of information in this fitness field and in this lifestyle field. And I just tried, I just tried everything that I read. I tried to correlate with the information that I already had, or with information that I already had on a different matter, like maybe anatomy or mechanics or other stuff, that I was already knowingly uh, having a good grip on. So yeah, I cannot say that I built a philosophy, but I do have some strong principles, that I apply, myself and my clients included, because I would never ask a client to do something that I'm not able to do. Even if we're talking nutrition or recovery or anything else. So yeah, the short answer would be trial and error and applying a few basic principles that I have seen that work over time. And just trying not to complicate things, because we live in an era where trends are really, really, you know coming and going. Like, you see every 2 years you see a new trend in terms of fitness. It started off with TRX, then it was functional training. Nowadays, everybody's like a science-based lifter. Everybody does only scientifically proven exercises. So it's
Yeah.
it's a lot of trends, but I only apply, the basic principles, and this is what I stick to. Me and my clients, we just apply fundamentals and progressive overload, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you very much for that. But um, a lot of athletes today, or who wants to go into gym, or anybody, what would you easily see, or how would you put it? How would you say it? Like, maybe, I don't know, a common mistake. Let's put it as a common mistake that you see from people going into fitness today, and that you wish they avoided or they didn't have to start up with. How would you relay that?
I would say I see two major mistakes that people are making, like right off the bat when they start doing fitness. And one of them is uh, taking role models from people that are not relatable to them. So if you go into a gym and your role model is a fitness influencer that you saw randomly online, and your goal is to be that person, to look like that person, then you started off on the wrong foot. Because uh, the thing that's really, really good about people is that nobody's the same, you know.